Welcome to CrowdAhead.com. Whether you got here because a friend or family member prompted you to fund them in an entrepreneurial idea, or you followed a social media friend and thought this project was worth funding, in other words, you literally followed the wisdom of the crowd, or you have been thrown here by a search engine, or because you are a regular crowdfunder who looks for potential success stories by carefully spreading risk across a multitude of projects. Whatever way you got here, we thank you for joining us. Regardless of how you got here, you are presumably well aware before you proceed and invest even a small amount that many crowdfunding opportunities are high risk and complex. There is no guarantee investors will receive a return on funds contributed to a crowdfund, as many startup businesses fail even if some are very successful. While you may receive a share of the business or project, dividends are rare and your investment could be diluted if the shares are issued. It can take considerable time for a startup business to generate a return. There is also no secondary market to sell your shares or crowdfund an investment. So why crowdfund? There is no simple answer. There is a myriad of potential reasons why you might go ahead and invest, which include you like the project, or even the people behind it, and believe that it is such a small investment you might be part of the success story. The project is led by a close friend or family member, raising money, and you want to help them. It is more fun to be part of a new project than merely reading about its success on the net. You don't want to put all your spare cash under the mattress, as keeping it there is not going to make any difference. You recognise the fundraisers have a good track record and think they have potential to deliver what they promise. You have corresponded on a one-to-one basis with the fundraisers via the CrowdAhead platform and are quite content with the replies you receive that this thing has potential. When you sign up as a funder, you will be asked to read the risk warnings, and you will be asked to confirm that you have the net worth or the sophistication to invest in an early crowdfunding company. In the process, you will be advised to spread your risk over several businesses, and you will be reminded that your investment is a risky one. Once you sign in, it is time to do your own due diligence. Do you know anything about the new product, idea, service or concept promoted on the fundraiser's pitch? Have you heard about the fundraiser before? Is he really who we say he is? You have the biggest search tool in front of you, the internet. Start with a web search to check fundraisers' claims. They might be similar ideas beyond your local vicinity, region or country, and you can compare notes. Check the fundraiser. Go to LinkedIn. Is he really who he says he is? Go to Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or MySpace or whatever. Is he there? Go to Companies House website. For exactly how many directorships has he had in the past? Check the background. Do you still have questions as a result of your research? Go to the CrowdAhead platform and ask the fundraiser any questions about the project or their background or track record. Always check the forum first in case it has already been answered previously. Remember, in crowdfunding there are no expensive city analysts to produce glossy prospectuses and tell you that the idea is better than the other to invest in. There is no Dragon's Den celebrities panel to tell you why something might succeed and another project might not. There is no audience to be told when to clap their hands. It is up to you to do the research and convince yourself that this idea or project is worth funding. You are the panelist, cash holder and a happy clapper all in one. So I have committed to funding 3 projects. What next? Well, this is where the real crowd economics come in. When your chosen project has successfully raised the target amount, the amount committed by you for that particular project will be withdrawn from your bank account. Shareholders will receive a digital copy of their shares, whilst the hard copies are retained by the share registrar. This reduces costs and maintains share registry security, no matter whether your investment is large or small. You will still have access to the fundraiser and fellow funders as before through the CrowdAhead platform. In other words, just because you have invested, this is not the end with us. If anything, it's the end of the beginning. Always remember that CrowdAhead is a platform which simplifies the equity crowdfunding process in all its steps. Browsing projects, researching a project, communicating with fundraiser and fellow funders, and funding process.